Howdy, howdy, howdy. We had some technical difficulties, but boy, oh boy, are we back. Welcome to The Local Show, brought to you by 91.3 FM WBNY, Buffalo's original alternative since 1982. Two. Can you believe this? 2.
That's like a while, dude. What is that, like 44 years?
Up here in the studio, we got Pretty Good State University. Pretty and good. And university. Here at a Pretty Good State University.
How appropriate.
I'm so sorry. Why don't you guys take it away with your first song?
I've never been a drug dealer, but I've been the middleman. Live my life like an anteater, eating all the ants I can. I could settle for other bugs like hornets and wasps or bees. I'd rather be an anteater, eating all the ants I can. Never been to Hollywood, never been to hell. I've been locked up inside my mind, and now I know myself too well. I'm terrified that you will find that I've got no soul to sell. I'd rather be an anteater than to rise up.
All right. Is that too loud on the monitor for you guys?
No, it sounds great, Sal.
I'm going to appear in person now.
Can we get a drum roll here for Sal's appearance? He's in the room!
Hey!
Sal has appeared.
I am in the room now.
Hello.
How you guys doing? It's been... How long has it been? 2 years since you guys have been
We're
back?
Been 2 whole years of me thinking about you every day. That's for you, Sal.
Modern baseball. Well, what do you guys been up to as of late? As of the past 2 years?
We introduced a new bass player. His name's Blaze. He was our bass player for all of like 3 shows before Noah had to step out to tend to his family, and so now Blaze is on drums. I'm on bass. We play a lot of the same songs, but we're working on some new stuff that we're hoping to put out later this year. And yeah. We were not signed to 1120 Records, I don't think, last time we were here.
That is true. This is a very new thing.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
We were very lucky to meet Matt Smith at a rare PGS2 show that Vinny and I did.
Was that with the violin?
Yeah, that was at the
Yeah.
violin. He knows the lore.
I saw it once and I could never forget.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
thank
we played a show on Milky's and Matt was there, and he was a fan of what we were doing, just the 2 of us, and so he was like, I can't wait, I want to see the whole band together and come check out the show, and he was pretty stoked after he saw us live. He was really into it, and then shortly after we put out our first album, freshman year, check it out on all your streaming services now.
Plug.
That's called a cheap plug right there.
Plug.
But shortly after we put out the album, Matt approached us about his interest in starting a label for local bands, and he said he was interested in working with us, and we couldn't have been more excited. It's been a really great relationship. We've been able to put out some cool merchandise, and we've got some cool, exciting stuff in the boiler coming up. Talking physical media, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The CDs.
Juicy.
Huh?
The CDs.
This is CDs. This is
And more.
And more.
More.
Yeah, and more.
One can only imagine.
Is on its way. So that's something we're in the process of figuring out and working out.
I didn't
But-
even know about this.
Yeah.
This is my first time hearing about PGSU physical media. That's how new I am to this band.
That's how new Blaze is.
And I'm very excited about it.
Yeah,
Very nice.
yeah.
Now that I
So
know.
we're pretty stoked. We couldn't be more grateful to Matt. You know, he's been able to support a lot of the scene through what he does with 1120 Press, and he's been able to support a lot of the scene with what he's doing with 1120 Records. And it was really cool to be approached as somebody that he kind of believed in as a band to be part of the bedrock of what he was trying to build. So we take the responsibility pretty seriously, and we're very proud to represent 1120 Records with everything we're doing. Yeah. So.
Speaking of some serious stuff, why don't we get back into some tunes?
Oh yeah.
Oh!
You know, we teased some new stuff coming out, and this is actually a brand new song. Hasn't been released anywhere. This is gonna be the first time that we're playing it live outside of a show that we did last week. So we're excited for everybody listening. Thanks for tuning in. And this song's called Hermit Crab.
Please tease us, PGSU. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey!
Back in
Dude,
the room.
yeah. The live studio audience can't get enough of this, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, I mean, it's been a couple years now since the debut plug freshman year came out. How do you feel the reception has been of the record?
I think it's been
Pretty good.
pretty good.
It's been pretty good.
It's been received really well. I don't like to try and chase numbers or anything like that too much.
Sure.
But I did recently check our Spotify. Like every track has over 500 streams. It's not like we're not blowing up the world, right? Like I'm not coming for Bad Bunny anytime soon. But I think when I set out to start making music, like 500 streams per song, you know what I mean? Like Like
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. Like that's the low end of how many, like, you know, the songs that are least listened to still have like 500, which is pretty nuts to me. I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah, I remember how excited we were when Anteater was first released, and in a week we saw it rise from like nothing to like 7,000.
Right.
We're like, what the heck?
Yeah, I got picked up by like a playlist that was like, you know, kind of blew it up. And like now I think it's like up over like 10. And again, like you don't try to, I don't really care to chase those numbers, but it's cool to see them, you know, and
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and especially as a band that's really focused on just having fun, making music together, to be able to create something that we were so proud of, to put it out there and not spend, you know, thousands of dollars on ad campaigns and
Right.
stuff like that. You
Being
know?
influencers, you
Yeah,
know?
you know, like not. I'm not gonna like take out a billboard to say like check out PGSU.
Right.
And I think that having a word of mouth and having people know who we are and check us out is something that I'm really proud of
Yeah.
at this point. You know, because we know and understand that, like, you know, the way the world works now, like it's, you can't just show up at Warner Brothers with a demo tape and
Right.
but I'd rather just kind of keep doing it the way that we like doing it and the way that makes it fun and palatable for us. That's way more important to all of us than to sell out why we're doing it. And so to see it be successful without any of the sort of platitudes that other people maybe are, and no judgment, it's just kind of, you know, it's not how we want to do things. And so I'm really proud of how well it's done, especially in lieu of the fact that we're not trying to make it something. It was just something we did as a passion project.
Yeah, well, I mean, even outside of the numbers, I mean, you guys had that release show like right after it came out, and like, I think not that I didn't enjoy the music, because the music was like the highlight of the night, but I think one of the best parts for me outside of the music was you guys organized the walkout to Cult of Personality.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I just love that fun aspect that you guys bring to it. I mean, and also like half the shows you guys ended like collapsed on top of each other. That's like, I enjoy that quite a bit.
Thank you.
Yeah, that bit has really been taking off. Like, I've noticed it's kind of like flattering, but a few other bands we've been playing with recently, and I'm not saying, you know, it was taken directly from us or anything, but I could kind of tell that they've adopted a similar ending. And, you know, I mean, maybe if I was a teenager, I'd be like, oh my God, they're stealing our thing.
Yeah.
But now I'm just like, oh man, look at the kids. It's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's just, we've always had this approach of wanting to put on a show, and I do think there's different like approaches to live music. I think Lana Del Rey is phenomenal.
Yeah.
But Lana like very openly doesn't enjoy doing live performances. It's not really her thing. And when she does perform live, it's kind of just like her hanging out, and she sings and smokes a cigarette, and I love it, right? I'd pay to see Lana Del Rey live, but it's not what I want to do. Like I think that we all are just old school rock and roll guys who are like, hey man, I want to do some old school rock and roll stuff. And so I think that that's an approach that we have, and it's cool because people seem to be receptive to that. It's one of those things where it's cool to have a room full of people that's never seen us before, and by the end of it, they're like, whoa, you guys are pretty good, you know? People are able to pick up on it and be a part of it. And so, yeah, it's a thing we're really proud of, the fact that people take note of.
Right. And I think the commitment to the bit is one of the things that I really admire about you guys.
He gets it.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess the last time you guys played on the local show was when I met you, and I think the second time I saw you was at Milky's as PGS2, and then almost immediately you guys were trying to make me look like Walt Disney.
Oh, yeah.
Mustache on my face.
I don't know. I just noticed a uncanny resemblance.
Right. Yeah.
Especially with the shorter hair. I love the flow you got going now, though.
Yeah, we actually
Awesome.
noted earlier, really,
Yeah.
he doesn't even look like a young Walt Disney anymore. Now he just looks like Sal.
Looks like Sal.
You know? He just looks like Sal with these curls.
Walt Disney looks like Sal from Prairie Pavement. Awesome band.
But I think as far as the bits go, you know, like I think a lot of that's just got to. I mean, Vinny and I love running bits. It's what we've kind of built our friendship on.
Our
PGSU
our entire text conversations are just bits, and like sometimes we'll bring back some from like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, and so I just, again, it's not a right or wrong approach thing. It's just that for us, it's like, hey, this is supposed to be as fun as it can be, and so part of that's just like, hey, like we're just joking around. Like we're here to entertain ourselves first and foremost. I think as often as people are giving us a microphone, it's like, all right, what can we do that'll be fun for us? And then if people get it and they want to hop on board, that's even cooler, you know. And we've been lucky to have people that want to hop on board. So.
Well, I love the bits because it makes it feel more real, you know, just like you're making music with your friends and making friends with your music.
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean we like hang out and stay in touch, you know, like that's a thing that like is pretty cool, and I am very grateful for the people that we've been able to like make friendships with in the scene, because there are people that just like get it, you know, they're just like, oh, these guys, they do care about their music, they take it seriously, but they're just having fun with it. It's not anything more than that, and I don't know. I think it's cool that it can resonate, you know, while still being so self-indulgent.
If you're always in on the bit, you can be as self-indulgent as you want. That's like the theme of PGSU.
Well, I think it's time to indulge in some more PGSU. What do you say, fellas?
That was a splendid transition, Sal.
Are you ready? You ready for
I am.
us? Yeah.
Let's go! I wear crop tops and beat up fans. I'm the lead singer in a punk rock band, and I've only ever worn a suit one time for my good friend's wedding. I never want to wear a suit again, so I guess I'll hope that none of my friends ever fall in love. I like smoking on the day-to-day, and like missing meals and staying up late. I like joking about knowing the truth. I like wasting my time and my youth, and I only ever wore a suit one time for my good friend's wedding. I never want to wear a suit again, so I guess I'll hope that none of my friends ever fall in love. I've only ever worn a suit one time for my good friend's wedding. I never want to wear a suit again, so I guess I'll hope that none of my friends. I never want to wear a suit again, so I guess I'll hope that none of my friends will ever make me wear a suit again, even if they fall in love. This next song is a song about personal responsibility and forgiveness. It's called Maturity. Parentheses. The whole thing is the title. It's not just called Maturity. Harm is an action, hurt is a feeling. Harm requires attention or can help it to be felt. You may not have harmed me, but you hurt me nonetheless. Thank you, 91.3 FM WBNY.
Buffalo's original alternative since 1982. We just did that together.
1982.
Two. So as we're hydrating up, I just wanna remind the viewers and listeners at home to stay hydrated and gargle all that bad gobbledygook out of. For the listeners at home, we are keeping our oral hygiene intact. And it is pretty
good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I got my pedals all wet.
Pretty good.
If I messed up in the last song, it's because I got my pedals all wet.
Sure.
Well, I just want to, in case you're just tuning in and in case this is the first time you're hearing PGSU, in which case I wonder, how have you gone this long? But in the other case, I don't want you to wonder. So I guess we might need a little bit of the backstory. Like how did Pretty Good State University come to be? Has the story changed? How has the story gone on?
Well, it all started in a basement.
In a basement.
COVID was ravaging the world.
COVID.
Everyone went into hiding all across the land.
Hiding.
But two young men determined to hang out and, like
Indulge in some herbal remedy.
indulge in some herbal remedies. So it was COVID. Me and Vinny were hanging out a lot during COVID, and we were watching a lot of classic comedy films, classic buddy comedy films about herbal remedies.
And involving herbal remedies.
And
How high? Is that one of them?
no, actually, I don't think we got around.
What about Pineapple Express?
Pineapple Express
That is
was,
a really
that
good
was
one.
the classic, and we were discussing how sometimes our indulgences might lead people to have misconceptions about us, but actually both Vinny and I, and Blaze as well, we all have degrees from like pretty good state universities.
You do.
Yeah,
That's-
we met at a pretty good
We
state
met at a
university.
pretty good state university, and that was the thing. And immediately after I said that, Vinny goes, "Dude, pretty good state university, like that's something." And so we started out by just kind of coming up with this absurdist little
A trilogy.
Yeah.
we made a trilogy in 2 hours.
It's
an
like-
outline. We're
it's like
still
a-
working on it.
comedic autobiographical. You know how what Tenacious D did? It's it was like that. It was like, hey, what if we took our actual real life friends and our real life friendship and our real life interest in making music together and kind of like smash that together into a hilarious movie about how we, and just kind of make it a little bit off kilter, but keep it as close to reality as we can. And I think that was the ideology behind that. And then I used to have this project called Headspace, and
The sticker's actually like right there on that cabinet. I don't know if you see it.
That's
Wait,
what
wait,
we were
wait.
going by last time we were here.
The one
Yeah.
with the bus?
For anyone looking for the original.
oh yeah, there it is. It's got my butt on it.
That's a good butt.
But yeah, so that was my first like musical project, and the two guys that I started it with, they just got very busy. They weren't able to commit to it, and I wanted to kind of keep making music, and so I reached out to Noah and Clayton, who used to be in the band. Check them both out. Clayton Duffy, check him out on Spotify and Apple Music. He makes phenomenal stuff.
Plug.
So Noah Logan, great producer. He produced our album. He's produced every piece of music I've made since like 2022 maybe. Just all around phenomenal guy. And so I started playing with them. And I'm not a particularly great guitar player. Solid rhythm guy, no doubt. But we were like some really good buttered noodles, but we were lacking some sauce.
Ooh.
And that's when Vinny came in. And
Vinster.
I learned a lot of the original set list literally an hour before a show in Fredonia. Within, like, we did it in 20 minutes time. Like, we just speed ran all
Yeah.
the songs I didn't know.
Yeah, and we just we threw together a set in Fredonia, and it went awesome. It was at Fox Club, and it just was really, really, really fun, and we clicked really well. And we played maybe like a handful more shows as Headspace, and then in about, I think, October of that year, 23, it was Clayton's 21st birthday, and we were all out and celebrating, having a good time, and it just kind of like dawned. I was like, oh, dude, this is what Pretty Good State University is, you know? And Vinny was immediately on board, and I asked the guys, I'm like, what do you think about a rebrand, you know? And so we were able to kind of, and that, you know, bringing it back to what you said about the bits earlier, you know, like that's kind of, again, the core idea of what Pretty Good State University is it's like a satirical, you know, sitcom universe that we exist in, that we get to kind of share with people through our art. So, you know, instead of talking about where we actually go to school, we went to school at Pretty Good State University, you know.
Which is not untrue.
It's not untrue, you know. There's never any, it's never like, you know, it's all built on just kind of like, hey, what if we just like play around with our actual real story and just make it as funny and absurd as we can. And so that's really like the real backstory on it, you know, is it kind of was just this working idea we had for a few years that we naturally just sort of, as we were making music together and realizing how much fun it was, we were like, dude, this is it, you know. And then, like I said, Noah and Clayton, they've since left the band. Clayton's living down in Pennsylvania now with his beautiful partner, and they're very happy. And Noah recently got married, bought a house, and he's doing great, you know. But they're just a little bit too busy for this project. Luckily, we have Blaze, who something's going on with BP and the oil spills. I heard.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard that name before in my life.
Yeah.
But yes, I do have another band called BP and the Oil Spills. Plug.
Plug.
We got some stuff released and some more stuff on the way. But anyway, last year, probably about April, because the first show I played with you guys was in May. Noah was unable to play a show, and I think you asked me because the one show where Clayton played drums, I walked up to you and offered my services as a drummer. And at the time, I certainly was not a competent enough drummer to play a show. And then when they asked me to actually fill in, I still wasn't sure. And I filled in twice last year and have been their full-time drummer now for 3 shows this year, I think. This is the 3rd?
I think so. And he's been killing it.
And I'm still not sure. So
That's very PGSU.
It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun playing drums for PGSU. I love the opportunity to play what was at one point my 4th best instrument and is now my 3rd best instrument.
Yeah.
I haven't played piano in forever.
Ooh.
And because I've been playing with PGSU. But yeah, we're having a ball out here.
Yeah.
Having a good time.
Yeah.
Heck yes.
Very lucky to have Blaze on board. Very talented guy. Definitely check out his work with BP and the Oil Spills. We're lucky to have him. We're lucky for his friendship. And we're lucky for all of his T-shirts. Shout out to We Were Blank.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out.
Another band that I used to be a part of.
I played one show with We Were Blank, yeah.
You guys are both the Blaze players.
We both played the Blaze.
Yeah, I was their lead guitarist for like a year.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's different.
That's way different than one show. But
I was wrong.
we both get to put it on our resume, and if I frame it the same, who's going to know?
Let's add some more songs to that resume of songs that we have of songs.
Let's go.
Songs by PGSU.
This one's called Part 2. We're not going to do Part 2, actually. That was a
excerpt
fake
of
out.
Part 2.
Huh?
Wait,
An excerpt of Part 2.
Yes.
Oh. What?
I thought there were cuss words in part 2. Are there?
Huh?
No?
You can kind of just gloss over them.
We're gonna do sick instead, because part 2 has a swear words, and we're trying to keep Sal from having to bleep us. So, thanks to Blaze for being aware and alert.
Thank you.
All right.
That is something that nobody has ever said as a quality.
1, 2, 3, 4.
if I'm telling the truth, I've got nothing left to prove to you or anyone else. These days I kinda like myself. Woke up feeling sick again.
If you're just tuning in now, you just heard Sick by Pretty Good State University.
Not to be
Not to be
confused.
confused.
On 91.3 FM, WBNY Buffalo's Original Alternative since 1982. Blah, 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 blah.
Two.
Student activity fee. I have a question for Vinny specifically.
Oh yeah.
From guitar player to guitar player, who inspires your style when you solo specifically?
Oh my goodness. So many people. It's funny. I was actually talking to my brother about this on the porch like a couple weeks ago. We talk about it here and there, but it's like anytime someone asks you to list like top 5 of anything or top 10, it's like the more you name, the more you realize you have to name more. So I remember like the first guitar player that really just like captivated me. I was really fortunate enough to live in a pretty musical family. My late father, who's a phenomenal bass player and guitar player. But, so I always had it in my head, like, oh, eventually I'm going to do that. I want to play music. I played violin since I was a kid. But I remember I got a Jimi Hendrix CD as a young lad, and it literally blew my mind. I remember, seeing me get excited about that music got my dad kind of excited too. And he was like, oh, check out Voodoo Child. And, on this compilation. And I remember just hearing his guitar phase from ear to ear. I was like, oh my God, this guy's the best thing I've ever heard. Yeah. So... there's so many other people. I love Angus Young. David Gilmour is a great guitar player if I wanted to go, it's pretty psychedelic. Slash, Jimmy Page, Al Di Meola. I was listening to John McLaughlin earlier. There's just so many, John Mayer. It's
Shout out.
Yeah, there's just so many things you could pull from. Or, I'm not necessarily a Midwest emo fan, but like a couple of my friends too, like, I'm kind of inspired by some of the things they get turned on to, like, my buddy Alex, he plays in another project with me and everything. He's coming up with interesting chord ideas, and we sort of play off each other. So, yeah, so many.
Very nice.
What's the other project called?
Oh, I'm not sure if I should uncover that yet.
Oh.
But we're going to be in the studio this Sunday tracking some of the stuff live. We sort of call some of the music dirty fusion because it's...
Okay.
It's kind of interesting, but it's going to be going by the name Girl Stuff.
What is it?
Girl Stuff.
Girl Stuff.
Yeah. It's 3 dudes in the band. You heard it here first.
On WBNY.
That's girl stuff.
91.3 FM.
Part of the PGS universe.
Now, speaking of the PGS universe, I mean, you guys have this, like, I mean, as we've discussed, you have this deeply embedded lore into your music. Even calling the debut freshman year a debut of its own. But a lot of the songs, it seems to pull from a lot of personal experiences. So I guess I might have to turn it over to you, Tobias, since you are the principal songwriter. I guess I'm trying to find my question here. Like, I mean, everybody has a lot of experiences every day. But, like, what drives you to write about those experiences rather than just moving on?
I don't know. I like to talk a lot. I've always liked to talk a lot. And so when I was a kid and I found out that there were, like, jobs where people would give you a microphone, you could talk as much as you wanted, get money for it. It's like, I got to figure out how to do that. But I don't know, I think, like, even as a kid, I just liked writing stories every time I was in English class. Like, I won most outstanding English student in my, like, senior year. When I went to Geneseo, I was accepted into, like, their writer's house, and that's where I lived from, like, the 1 year that I went to Geneseo before I transferred. I don't know, I like putting words to things. I think it's really cool to be able to say something and have people be like, oh yeah, man, like that's cool, I think, like, there've been times where, I don't have specific examples, but I know there've been times where, like, Vinny's just been like, hey man, like I was listening to one of our songs and, like, really kind of honed in on this line, and I was like, man, that's really good, and so it's just that's just a fun thing. I think people are really lazy about language. We have a real literacy problem in our country, and I think that leads people to be very lazy. And I've always been I don't know, like my mom made me be very big about words, you know, like if I didn't know what a word was, she'd be like, oh, look it up in the dictionary, you know, like, and so it was always important to me to feel like, oh, well, let me choose like the best possible word that I can. So then the artistry behind writing, I think, feels very natural to me as a creative outlet. And so I think it all just kind of blends from that, right? Like it's like, oh, as a kid, I always wanted to be able to do this kind of stuff. And then as I got older, I realized like, oh, well, you got to kind of probably learn how to write. And then I would practice that skill. And I was like, I like this skill. And people seem to enjoy what I do. And that's I don't know, it's cool to be able to create stuff and have people be like, that resonates with me, you know? And so I think it feeds into itself because anytime I make stuff that people resonate with, it makes me want to make more stuff. And so.
The life and elusive artist, the Tobias story.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude.
Yes.
Put it on MTV, too.
We're going to put it on WBNY.
Yeah.
So why don't we get some more tunes?
I think that sounds great. I think we've got, like 2 more that we can play?
Yeah, 2 more that we could.
We're going to play like 2 more songs that don't have curse words.
Sure.
And they're going to go right into each other, so.
And then it'll go back to the automation.
Yeah, and then we'll come back and we'll say goodbye to everybody. And
We will.
we'll have a grand old time. Thank you guys for having us here on
Thank you for
91.3 FM WBNY, Buffalo's original alternative since 1982.
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
Catch us here next month.
Take it away.
You can't say you're sorry, then there's nothing left to say. Say it's not your problem, but it's your responsibility. You're just gonna stand there, then you're standing in my way. You can't say you're sorry, then there's nothing left to say. You can't say you love me, then there's nothing more to say. Mesmerized and blinded by this gilded image that you make. No dice, no cards, no throwing darts. I'm tired of the game. You can't say you love me, then there's nothing more to say. Everything is getting heavy. Everything is getting heavy. Everything is getting heavy. Everything is getting. Everything is getting heavy. Everything is getting heavy. Everything is getting heavy. Everything is getting. Everything is getting heavy. 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 Everything is black. God is divine, you are perfection. God is divine, you are complete. God is divine, you are perfection. God is divine, you got a hold on me. God is divine, you are my temple. God is divine, you are the air. God is divine, you want attention, my worship and affection, my tender love and care. God is divine, you are the answer. God is divine, you hold the key. God is divine, you are the answer. God is divine, you got a hold on me. God is divine, you are my temple. God is divine, you are the stone. God is divine, you are my center. God is divine, you have my heart and soul. God is divine, you are my empire. God is divine, I am your sin. God is divine, you are the Holy Ghost on the road to ruin. God is divine, you are perfection. God is divine, you are control. God is divine, you are my everything. God is divine, he's gonna eat me whole. God is divine, you are perfection. God is divine, you are complete. God is divine, you are perfection. God is divine, you got a hold on me. God is divine, you got a hold on me. God is divine, you got a hold on.
That has been.
Thank you to the live studio audience that popped in. Come on in, dude. This guy just popped in while we were doing this show. What's your name, man?
My name is Theo.
Theo.
Hey, Theo.
This is Theo. Thanks for checking us out, man. We're Pretty Good State University. We're called Pretty Good State University. Tell your friends.
He loves it.
Thank you.
Plug.
You can listen to our first album, Freshman Year, out everywhere on streaming services.
Anywhere you stream music, you can hear it.
And physical media very soon.
Physical media, real soon. Check us out. Instagram. Oh, yeah, he's doing it right here in the studio.
Theo is doing it live on the air.
A real fan, dude. Live on the
He's
air.
going to show you how easy it is to find us. Yeah, Pretty Good State University.
Don't forget to shout your own socials out here, Theo. You're live on the air, man. You. That's us.
Yeah, that's the one and only. Yes.
PGS who? That's
He
right.
gets it.
Theo, my man.
Well, while we're wrapping up here, is there anything you guys would like to shout out? Anything you'd like to promo? Any future plans?
Yeah, this is a kind of a big one. So if you've been listening to this show at all, if you're checking it out and you've enjoyed anything you've listened to, PGSU is going to be playing at the first ever Taste of Buffalo Battle of the Bands. Sunday, March 29th. It's going to be at Ironworks. Doors at 4. Show starts at 5. Be there. It's going to be 5 very talented bands, 4 very talented bands, and 1 pretty good band.
And it's free.
It's completely free. The more people that we can get out there, the more fun it's going to be. So if you enjoyed this show, please come check us out. Please be sure to support us. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Spotify, Apple Music, all that jazz.
Also, we play weddings, birthday parties,
Bar
graduations, bar mitzvahs, you name it.
Divorces.
Yeah.
Bar mitzvahs.
Do you guys play
Funerals.
Do you guys play lullabies?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
I
can
might
do
need that later.
Yeah.
Is that
We'll all together tuck you in
Is that
and
cool?
sing you a
Yes.
lullaby.
is that
if you'd like that.
okay?
Like the Brady Bunch. You've been listening to 91.3 FM, WBNY, Buffalo's original alternative since 1982. We are Pretty Good State University, and we're pretty fucking good. We'll see you next time.
FCC, don't kill me. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.